But Avery Hill, we were at the Reno Ukulele Festival. Whoever was here last year, remember Danny and Perry? They run this festival. So I was out there and, Neil Chin, who plays with everybody, was there. Neil and ukulele and some other folks I know. But Avery I had never met. And we got to hang out a little bit. And then I got to hear her perform in concert. And being a songwriter myself, it just struck me, her songs that she wrote and the way she presented them, her singing was just beautiful. And I said, oh, I gotta get Avery to come somewhere. And it turned out you had some friends that lived in the area. And you originally lived here yourself, is that correct? And her parents are here today. And anyway, I'm really excited to have Avery Hill make her debut here at Ashokan.
Do your magic. This is, the sound person does their job well when we performers are just not even thinking about it. And neither are you, right? Nice job, thank you. Yeah, it does feel like a bit of a homecoming. I grew up on Long Island and spent a lot of childhood summers up in the Adirondacks, so close enough. And I know my dad's happy to be back in Yankees Mets country. We saw somebody walking today with the Mets hat. Dad goes, "I love New York." All right. Yeah. Don't you love how Andy got up and said, "Please be kind to me. I only play ukulele on my couch," and then he comes out with that stuff? You're too humble. Where did he go? I'm not going to be playing any of that stuff, but I will pick a little bit. I'll sing a little bit. And here we go. I've lived on this hill for many a year have I. Each day I walk down the hill into town just to say hello and goodbye. I walk by the baker, I walk by the school, I go read the paper just to see what's in the news. When it gets dark, I walk back up the hill do I. For I have done what I wanted to do. I have said hello and goodbye. Now I've lived in this town all of my life, all of my years have I know everyone and I call them by name when I say hello and goodbye. I shake hands with my neighbor, I wave to my friends, I go see the preacher just to make my amends. And when it gets dark, I walk back up the hill do I. For I have done what I wanted to do. I have said hello and goodbye. flowers on my grave. Oh, and when it gets dark, I walk back up the hill to I. For I have done what I wanted to do. I have said hello and goodbye. Hello, 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 goodbye. I have a couple records I brought to share with you all this evening. That one's on there, and there's another one. I haven't done this one in a long time, but when I knew my dad was going to be here, I thought I have to share this one. One of the things that my dad did really well when we were growing up was he did a great job remembering what it was like to be our age and sort of reliving his own childhood with us two kids up in the Adirondacks. In fact, one night he said, "Listen, kids, you have to understand what a drive-in movie theater is." And we're like, "Okay, all right, whatever." So we go to the drive-in movie theater of Rome, New York, and I was about 13 going on 31. So my dad and my brother watched a baseball movie in the front, and I went to the back with the radio and watched Forrest Gump, which was being shown across the field. I felt very grown up watching it. Anyway, for whatever reason, he was quite disappointed. And he said, no, kids, you just don't get the magic of what the drive-in movies were like. So he set him on a years-long mission to recreate the authentic experience of the drive-in movie theater in the comfort of our own home, which took on many different iterations. My favorite of which was when he had a detached garage, and it was when the first flat screen TVs came out. Do you remember this, Dad? Oh, yeah. You said, I'm gonna get one of those flat screen TVs. We're gonna hang it in the garage. We're gonna get in the car, drive into the garage, and watch it in the garage. And we were like, what? I'm actually really sorry that never happened. I might have to do that myself with my own kiddo. But what ended up happening, though, we went the much cheaper route of getting, I think, a $7 bed sheet, hanging it on the side of the house, and using a projector to watch movies outside. And now it is a yearly tradition, which I have been so sad to miss several of the last years, and we call it Awful Fest, where if it's so bad, these movies are so bad, they are good, right? Good and fun to watch. And so after attending this Awful Fest and watching this whole thing happen, I was writing an album about stories from my family history, and I was not there when the seeds of Awful Fest were planted. But I thought I might try out this voice here. So, for my dad, this is summer 1957. Headlights crawl across my ceiling. Wait for Mom and Dad to get home. Oh, but I can never sleep on these hot summer nights. So I creep the carpet down the stairs on tiptoe. Well, by day I play ball on the green grass, drink from red Coke bottles and chew pink bubble gum. But here in the pitch black of our living room, I am in orbit around a single white sun. And who will I find when I turn the knob? A gigantic robot, the thing or the blob? Now the moon, perfectly framed in the windows, the screen leaves the night show to begin. Well, tonight, it's the creature from the Black Lagoon. Man in a fish suit on screen. But I've never been so afraid in my life. No, I can't bear to look, but I can't wait to see his face. He surprises her in the hotel and looks so disappointed when she cries for help. Now the moon, perfectly framed in the window, the screens leave the night exposed. I settle in with a glass of milk and a plate of Oreos, but I don't want the show to end. No, sometimes I wonder, is that what I have? Am I just another mistake from the lab? And could I be an alien? And could that be why my numbers and letters at school make me cry? Headlights crawl across my ceiling. Mom tucks the sheets around my bed. Oh, but I could never sleep on these hot summer nights, and I don't want the show to end. All right, let's do a little strumming song. So I started off writing a lot about my family history, which is great fun as a songwriter to sort of take on these different characters that I grew up knowing about and whose stories have impacted my story. But having never known them, it was fun as a songwriter to be able to, well, most of them, of course my dad is still here, that was like the one song that was about somebody I knew. Most of them were about folks that I had never met. And then it came time in the second album to really start to pivot a little bit and take a look at the folks who raised me and the experiences that I had as a kid that gave me the strength to get through adulthood, right? Which we all know can have its challenges. We all have those moments of like, this is what it means to be a grown-up? Okay, right? And so whenever we go through those hard times, I think we really look back to those people who showed us how to be grown-ups in the first place. And that's very much what this second album is about. It's called The One Who Remembers, and this is the title track, as they say. The mist on the river hovers below. These bluffs are enough to let me let go. The warmth of the air despairs as it hangs all through this valley as the midnight moon wanes. our frontier. I am no storm chaser. I am no heartbreaker. I am only I'm going to ask Andy to come on back for my last one here. So there's only one thing wrong with these two albums that I've already made, and that is there's no ukulele on them.
What?
I know. Aren't you impressed with my translation skills? No. I originally started songwriting with guitar before I started teaching ukulele, and over the years I have written a couple tunes on ukulele and have just finished in the studio my first ukulele album. So maybe I'll have that to share with you next time. But for now, if you want to know about the updates that should be coming out either later this year or maybe early next, I have an email list if you want to get on there, and I'll let you know when it's coming out. I would love to share that with you. Here's a little preview. Here's what I'm here this weekend, informally calling the song that got me this job, the song that Ben heard at Reno. That starts off with a little ode to John Prine, but really kind of zooms out from there, and I hope holds all of us here and all of the people that we carry with us here and somewhere else. It's called The Sun Keeps Shining. Yeah, scooch on in here when you're ready. On the night John Prine died, the pink moon rose high, and I tried to take it as a sign. Come what will, come what may, we will all be okay. Even those bless their souls who have died. 'Cause the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. Now he sings his tune to the moon, and we know he ain't dead. He's just shining from a place that we haven't got to yet. Yeah, the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. There's a grief hangs in the air. We can feel it everywhere, even as the cherry trees begin to bloom. Like a whisper, petals fall. We try to catch them all, try to hold, even as we let them go. 'Cause the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. Now they sing their tune to the moon, so we know they ain't dead. They're just shining from a place that we haven't got to yet. Yeah, the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. Andy Wilson. We all make our mistakes. We don't know the toll they'll take, but they say the only way